Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Am I here? What's happening? How are you guys? Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the chat. All of you who are here. My name's Adam. You might know me as the Paranormal Polynesian. And today, I'm giving you all a thank you for being a subscriber. So we're going to do some giveaways. Um, okay, BJ can hear. Thank you so much. Everything's mirrored, so I don't know what I'm doing. So this little guy's gonna go home with one of you tonight. Are you so excited? This painting, uh, gosh, what's the story of this painting? It was in an art exhibit in California. It won an award, and um, there may have been talks with Disney about this painting, but I can't get into it because it just makes me too upset, and I'm not going to go there. Wendy, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Wendy knows. Oh, so we're just going to give people a few minutes to get here. If you're joining me, uh, come in, give your name to Wendy. She's writing everyone's name on a slip of paper behind me, or this way. And then we're going to do old school like a drawing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give away this art canvas. And then I'm going to do another giveaway just for Patreon members. So if you want to help support the channel and become a Patreon All Access Pineapple patron, what happens with that is if you join, you get to get the videos early every week. We do special drawings like tonight where you get extra special prizes. And you're helping to support the channel so that I can keep doing it. And there's discounts on merchandise in my merchandise store. There's a bunch of things. So I put the web address at the bottom of the screen. And I feel like I'm in the Golden Girls with the lighthouse. When the lighthouse during the hurricane, save the McKinley Lighthouse. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Hey, Jessica. Jessica's here. Bonnie. Are you in China, Bonnie? Wow. What part of China are you in? Let's see. I've been to China. I used to sing there. I did sing there with my group I was in back in 2004. My gosh, was that long ago? I had turned 21 while I was in Shanghai. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. I can't even tell you the stories. It's not appropriate for the TV. Oh, you've been living there for 4 years? Awesome. Okay. Are you teaching English by chance or anything? Hi, Tammy. You guys, my cousin Tammy. You guys, my cousin Tammy has a store. It's called Meant to Be Creative. Meant to BEE, like a bumblebee. Creative. And she sells artwork very similar, cool stuff like this, plaques. Let's see. Tammy, you should put your address for where people can go to your store. I know that you're on Etsy. She's on eBay. I'm trying to find the website. Because eventually I want to buy some stuff from her, and then I'll start giving that away to you guys too. Like we'll do that every few months. Let me see if I can find the web address. I'm just typing. Don't mind my face. Looking crazy. Mm-hmm. Did Tammy hear me by chance? Let's see. Where'd my video go? Oh. Sounds like a good time. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to find Tammy's website before the end of this to put it up because I want to promote it. Oh, Dan got it. Thanks, Dan. Hi, Dan. Dan's my other cousin. Look at this on my husband's side. Oh, hey, Jason. Thanks for stopping by and popping in. Yeah, work sucks. I got to go tomorrow, so. Ooh, and I work graveyards. Um, I don't know why I'm looking over here because there's no camera over here. It's over here. Dear God, it's been a weekend. It's been a weekend, you guys. I went and saw one of my favorite Broadway stars last night at a concert. Her name's Laura Bell Bundy. Do you know who that is? She played Elwoods in Legally Blonde, the musical. And she's just hilarious. She has a beautiful voice. She's such an entertainer. She's the cutest ever. And she did a free concert here in the city of Layton. And yes, there's a T in the city of Layton. It's not Layton. A lot of Utahns say it that way. Huh, Wendy? She's on TikTok. She's not even paying attention. Hey, Sarah. Welcome. So, Wendy, since you're helping me out, are you putting people's names that have come on into the basket?
Them all on here. Okay, everybody's on here, even Dan. See? Dan.
In the drawing in that basket over there?
Dan, you're on
like
here.
you physically wrote their names?
Dan is in the basket!
Okay.
And so is BJ
Wow.
and everybody else. You went down.
Oh! Oh no! Who's... You don't watch musicals? That's okay. They're not for everyone. And you know what? I've been in musicals since I was like 11. No, my first musical was 9. I was in, well, maybe I was 8.
Angela Butler is in the basket.
My other cousin put Angela in there. Kathy's here. Wow, it's like a reunion. It's like a family reunion.
Y'all are in. Angela's in. Who's Chrissy Miss Liesel? Liesel's in the
Can you
basket.
guys do me a favor? Put your actual name in the chat right now so that Wendy knows what name to write, so that when I draw it out, because I'm very scattered and I have like ADHD bad. And so it's very hard. Like I'm seeing myself looking at a chat screen.
Stacy's in the basket.
Stacy, you're always included in the drawing. Susie, hey you. I went to look for you the other day. I think it was right around your birthday. I went to go to your work to say hi, but I didn't see you. Hope you're doing well. Susie and I, we used to work together at Ancestry.com. I worked in the DNA department. My cat is about to knock that shit over. Thanks. And she knows what I'm talking about. It was crazy. We had a lot of people calling in, trying to give their DNA results. It was weird stories. Stacy, can you win a TV? No. But you can have my old one that was here, if you'd like that. Do you want me to put it in your room for you?
No, get away.
Oh, that's right. And I worked with Bonnie as well. I knew that. So stupid. Bonnie worked with me over there as well. I just didn't know that you went to China. I don't know how I didn't put that together. That's really cool. Let's see. Stacy says, look shiny. Yeah. And there's like a really bright light in my face right now because my house is so dark all the time because I love it dark in here. I have like these very thick velvet curtains over here, and I always block up this house is so bright in the day, and I'm just like, I work graveyards, so I don't know if you know that. I work graveyards in a hotel that's haunted, but I can't do anything there because it's work. Don't want to get in trouble. Don't want to get fired for ghost hunting at work. Might be conflict of interest. Susie says she's doing good. Where'd it go? Wild stories.
I think they might be okay with it.
What? Oh, Dan turned 21 when he was in the Persian Gulf. That sounds like, did you go crazy? Did you have a crazy 21st birthday? Because I did in China. Oh my gosh. You want me to tell you some stories? I don't know if I can. Yes, Aunt Stacy, you guys say hi to Aunt Stacy. She's my favorite aunt, and she's moving out. I have these two kittens that are the worst. They're the worst. They break everything. They knock everything over. They're so cute though. Kathy, no, Stacy is moving here, I think. Last time we checked.
Stacy, you're coming here.
I'm actually going to Stacy's maybe this coming weekend or the next. And then I need to talk to Tammy and Angela about Las Vegas. You know, if we're doing Las Vegas, and I think it's in March. So we'll have to talk about that. So let's talk. Let's see, it's 10 after. I'm just gonna talk for a few more minutes to you guys, and then I'll give away this painting, and then I'm gonna give away another. I'll just show you, how's that? So as a Patreon member, you have 2 entries into this drawing tonight. So go on to patreon.com/paranormal Polynesian. It's just $5 a month, and the whole list of benefits are on the website. And then I'm going to give away one of these matted art prints. Those of you who don't know, I was a photographer and a painter. I mean, I still am, I guess. I just haven't done it in a while. 18 people! That's the most I've ever had on my live streams. This is crazy. Cats freak you out? Yeah. They freak me out too. So I have this little cat. Her name's Misty, and her thing is she loves to jump in my kitchen sink if I don't wash my dishes, and she will jump right in a pan of dirty spaghetti. And then all of my house is white bar stools, and so I have to constantly clean greasy kitten paw prints all over my beautiful white bar stools every single day. And so I guess I have to wash my dishes more often, but I wash them every day. Sometimes you don't want to wash them instantly. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. So yeah, my cats are a handful. Okay, so, thanks, Bonnie. You're so sweet. Thanks for joining Patreon. Yeah, so I'm going to Wendy, make sure you put Bonnie's name in twice for joining Patreon.
Bonnie is in 2 times.
Okay. So anyway, for Patreon members tonight, these are already matted in plastic, and I'll ship them to you. I'll ship one to you. Your little brother has a cat named Music? Oh, nice. I love it. It's a good name. One way to make me do this, I know, this cat. So this painting print is of a place called Crystal Cove. When I lived in California back in 2011, I was in this art class, and I painted a lot of things, including this painting behind me. And I sat on the beach and painted this one, if you can see it. And those of you who have watched the movie Beaches with Bette Midler, this house is just a few houses down from the house where her friend, Barbara Hershey dies. Sad, that movie so makes you ugly cry. This is right on the same stretch of sand as the house from the movie Beaches. So, fun fact on that. So if you want that one tonight, you can have that. Whoever wins it. This one's a cool one. It's a photo I did. Hey, AJ. And AJ, welcome. And if you want to be in the drawing, all you have to do is like this video and comment if you can. Come to your beach in Florida and paint. Yes, I want to come visit you and paint. It's going to happen. So this one here is the Haunted Mansion as well. I did this photo, and that was a lot of fun. So that's another option. This is Maui. This is on the road to Hana. This is actually where I got engaged. So beautiful. It was like being in the movie Gorillas in the Mist, but there were no gorillas, just me. So that's another one you can have. This one's cool. This is in Utah here in the little town of Roy. It's hard to see with the plastic, but this little house just had 2 bedrooms, and it had a polygamist family of, I want to say 12 that lived in there. I went to the house on the road and asked if I could take the photo. This one's in an art gallery somewhere too. The Heavenly Hana Highway to Heaven. Yes, it's beautiful. And if you guys, speaking of spooky, if you ever go on the highway, the road to Hana, it's like a stretch of maybe 30 miles from the airport. And it takes 3 to 4 hours to get up this road because it's just switchbacks and huge waterfalls. I mean, you see it. And look at these little teeny bridges that you go on. I mean, it's so beautiful. But the night we went there, it was pouring and it was night. And it's really, really tricky to drive that in the rain like that. But they say if you're ever driving that road and you see a woman on the side of the road, you better stop your car and ask if she needs help, or else you might die. Your car might fly off a cliff. They're very superstitious over there. So if you ever see a woman and you're driving up the road to Hana, you better pull over, ask her if she needs some like spam musubi, or what else can we give her, Wendy? Some chop suey and a Slurpee. Offer her some food, or else you will die.
Feed her.
We're Polynesians. You gotta feed us, or you get cursed.
If she's on the side of the road and you don't feed her,
oh, okay. So then there's this one here. Those of you who saw my episode, and most of these pictures I'm showing you are on episodes on my YouTube channel. So this is from the Wendover Air Force Base. This is another one that I did that won an award. Those are the barracks that the guys used to stay in. It's so hard to see. And this is where the Enola Gay was stationed right before it bombed Hiroshima. So it's a very important place in history, in World War II history. Very haunted. And then this is the last one. So you can choose one of these Patreon members. If I draw your name, you'll get one of these and I'll mail it to you ASAP. This one I kind of love. And by the way, these are like limited. I don't have any more prints of these. I don't even know where the hard drive is with these photos. So some of these I might not ever give away again. So this one here is of the city of Helper, Utah. And actually, I'm going to go visit this city here in the coming month. It's a very haunted mining town about 70 miles east of me, almost on the way to Skinwalker Ranch. So you know how that whole area is a little crazy. Did I do a tour of the Air Force Base? Yes. Susie, I've spent the night at that Air Force Base a handful of times, like with permission from whoever ran it. I used to have a ghost hunting group I was in. And yeah, the hospital was probably the most haunted spot. We could hear people walking past us down the halls, even though there was no one there. And it was, the mess hall was really kind of creepy. There's like a boxing ring in the mess hall where the guys would just let off some steam and fight each other after they ate their brownies and Jell-O. Very sweet. So there's Helper. So you'll get to choose one of those. So other than that, Stacy, if you move out here, you do have to go with me to all these places. I'm sorry. It's just going to happen. Oh, and thank you, Sarah. Sorry, I can't see all these comments because I don't know what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
You're very, very sweet. I appreciate it.
Ooh.
You ate at a cute restaurant in Helper. Yeah, it's the one on Main Street, I think. Doesn't it have like, I think it has 2 stories. And it looks like a pretty, like, sort of, I don't know, like a log cabin, but like in the 50s. I don't know. It's really cute.
Someone just said that he will bring his drone with you to
You have a drone?
a cemetery. Yeah, that's what he said.
I still need to give you your book back of the headstones that you let me borrow, like 8 or 9 months ago. It's safe and sound. I have it here. So, Frisco, Utah. Yeah, my husband was just talking to me about Frisco, I think just 2 days ago. So that's on my list to go. I will go there. Absolutely. So what do you guys think of the Clown Motel in Tonopah, Nevada? What are your thoughts on that? Would you guys watch that one if I drove the 7 hours out in the middle of nowhere? That actually sounds really creepy. I have to make someone go with me. Is Glades haunted? You mean like the restaurant that I go eat at, the drive-thru all the time? Or I'm thinking of Barry's? Let's see. Dan, you're always welcome to go with me. And you're welcome to go with me. Like if you want to go to the Clown Motel or whatever, you just let me know. We'll work out a time. I always have weekends off and I have Friday through Sundays off. So, and I work graveyard. So technically I have like 4 days off a week. So we should go do something. I don't know if people are scared of clowns in this room. Stacy needs to come to the Clown Motel for sure. The Clown Motel's boring. See, clowns don't do anything for me. They've never scared me whatsoever. I don't think any way of them. I know a lot of people are terrified of clowns, so that's why I thought I'd go. But I don't love dolls in my room. That's kind of creepy. So I might not be able to sleep with a bunch of dolls because that freaks me out. White sauce. I have a whole bunch in the fridge. Barney makes me get like 15 extras anytime I go to Barry's or Glades. You guys, Glades out here, I think it was on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives with, what's his face? With the hair that's stupid. What's his name? You know who I'm talking about, Guy Fieri. Which, by the way, he has really good food, and I hear he's a very nice man, and he does a lot of charitable things, but I also can't stand him. So it's just hard. It's hard for me. Okay, I think we're going to do this drawing here. So Wendy, do we have all the names in there?
Just one last check. It looks like I got them all. And Bonnie, right?
Yeah.
Yep, Bonnie's in.
Okay, we're going to give her a minute to finish. She's just finishing that up. So I was thinking Tonopah, Nevada, Guy Fieri. His hamburgers on Carnival Cruise, which I'm going on a Carnival Cruise. I know it's a pandemic. However, do you know the cruises are going for literally $20 for a week right now? And I can just, drive to Long Beach and go. And I feel like the cruise industry really needs our help financially. And so I want to go help support. Like I know a lot of people, you can do whatever you want to do. I'm not here to make you do one way or another. But for me, I've already gotten the you-know-what that we won't say twice already, working on a third time apparently. And I'm just, I'm ready to go to get out of here. So I think I'm going to do that next month. And then I'll take you along with me. And there's definitely some haunted places out in Cabo and Puerto Vallarta. So maybe I'll take you somewhere there. He has a fried chicken restaurant in Vegas. Yeah, I haven't tried it. I want to, though. Come on a cruise with me. Everyone's welcome. They're going for $10 a person right now. I'm not even joking to you. The other day I saw a cruise to Hawaii from Long Beach.
On a cruise.
Yeah, Wendy's going to come too. That'll be,
hallelujah. Someone
will be getting arrested. I just hope I don't get arrested on this next cruise like I did on the last cruise I went on. I got arrested on my last cruise to Alaska, but it's not as bad as it sounds like. It's just because someone known as my husband reported me missing, and they don't take that lightly, and they call the Coast Guard, and they wake the captain up at night. See, the problem was in Alaska in May, the sun doesn't set, and I had just been drinking because I got the drink package. And you want to get your money's worth. So I think I could get 18 drinks a day. And I was trying to get my limit before it started over at 4 a.m. or whatever. And you got to go on a cruise. Who said that? Bonnie, you got to go on a cruise. And
holla, holla, holla.
You'll give me $40 if I let you stay for a week? Is this? You can come, Jessica. Absolutely. Is this my niece, Jessica, by chance? Because I can't see on the stream. Did you get Jessica in the drawing?
Oh, Jessica. Nope, I didn't have Jessica.
Get Jessica in the drawing. Well, the thing with cruises, Bonnie, is it's the only vacation that I can go on and actually have a vacation and just not do anything. Because whenever I travel around the world, anywhere I go, I'm always just like which you wouldn't think because I don't like to walk or breathe heavily. And so, which just happens when I walk. So I don't, when I'm on a ship, you're stuck on a boat for a week. You have to relax. You have to drink. You have to eat that food. And I just love it. It's a good cruise. And I love the Carnival cruises. What I was going to tell you guys was, the last cruise I went to was Alaska. I thought it was only maybe 1 a.m. and I was just talking to people outside on the pool deck. And apparently it was almost 5 a.m. And so I had been so drunk that I thought that time worked in reverse or something that night. And that's when the workers came with this piece of paper with my face on it. It looked just like an FBI sheet. Like I was Jen Shaw on the Desperate Housewives of Salt Lake City. It was like a Jen Shaw moment, if you know who I'm talking about. They came, they swarmed out there, they got me, put me in a holding cell. It's so stupid. That was on the first night. And so they hated me the whole week. It was not good. It was not good. Barney wanted to kill me. It was a real bad mess. So next time, if you ever go on a cruise, you guys use the buddy system. It's really a good idea. There's too many 48-hour mysteries that go on cruises. You don't want to fall off because then you'll end up being on one of my episodes and I'll tell your story. If I ever see a running kill, it's chasing you. Okay. Stacy loves to go on cruises with me. Okay. So let's do the drawing. Thank you for everyone who's here still. This little guy here is going to go home. It's in a canvas. I'm going to ship it in a box, nice and secure. Pirates. There are pirates, and I actually have a video once when I was on my way to Mexico, like maybe 10 years ago, and a ship came up to our cruise ship with like machine guns, and we're pointing them right at our window. That was the first cruise I ever went on with my husband. That was a week, I'll tell you. So I'm going to sign this so that, because I have to sign it. So let me do that now.
I'm mixing it all up. Are you going to draw?
Yeah, mix those names up. So see, now it's signed. Where'd it go? So now it's an Adam Towla original. Also, if you guys like this painting, it's for sale on my my merch store, and it's called just the paranormalpolynesian.com. I made a set of these paintings. So I have this painting here, which depicts the Haunted Mansion at night. And then there's another painting that mirrors this one perfectly, but the sky is all completely different, and it's at sunrise, and it's really beautiful. It's like a beautiful, like the house before it's all haunted and possessed. So this is the scary version, which I like. Everyone's going on a cruise. That's it. It's final. Okay, Wendy, can you give me the basket to draw the names out, please?
Okay.
Okay, who's going to win? Let's see.
Do you need a drum roll? I don't have a drum or a roll.
So see, like we weren't lying. Your names are all in here. So let me mix them around. So I'm going to give this painting away first, and then we're going to give one more painting away. Why don't we do this? Should we do the Patreon giveaway first and then the big painting last? Let's do that. Okay, first off, let's give away one of these.
Yes.
What states have I investigated aside from Colorado and Utah? I don't even know. At least 25 or so, at least half, probably 20 states I've been to. King's Hawaiian Rolls. What about them? Do you have any? I'm hungry. Okay, I'm going to pull this name. And if it happens to be one of the Patreon members, then I will give it to them. If not, I'm going to put the name right back in the basket for the other drawing. Yes, Bonnie, you're in twice because you signed up. So thank you so much. And if you guys want to sign up for Patreon, you can even just say in the chat and I'll trust you. And I'll add your name in. You have about 1 minute. Okay, so the first winner is Sarah. Sarah H. Sarah H. Is that your last name? Does Sarah's name?
Sarah!
Sarah! Yay!
No, not Sarah. H, the only person with
It's
Sarah,
the only Sarah. I can't remember your last
There's only
name.
one
Sorry, Sarah.
Sarah.
So, Sarah, you won.
Sorry, that was my bad, Sarah.
You won the Patreon. Why there's some weird ass looking Russian
No, she's
stuff?
in there.
Sarah, do you have a?
Her last name starts with a G, but
okay.
Same person.
Yeah, Sarah just joined the Patreon the other day. She's from the Paranormal Patios.
Yay!
I helped. Disaster. It was a disaster of a hosting gig on Friday. Okay, so just let me know, Sarah, which one you want me to mail to you. Do you have a preference, Sarah? Oh, I just lost my eye. So there's this one from Maui. This one here. This one of the Haunted Mansion. That way you get a Haunted Mansion either way. Or my painting of Crystal Cove, where the beautiful movie Beaches was filmed with Bette Midler, Barbara Hershey. And then she dies right next to this house. Oh, you're going to make me pick? Okay. Well, I'll do it. Congrats, Sarah. Thanks for being a Patreon member. And remember, if you join Patreon, I'm going to make sure to do a giveaway at least quarterly, something. Thank you. Okay, so are we ready for the big one? Who's going to win? This is a hefty canvas. Will look good in a frame or not a frame. Look very nice in your Haunted Mansion themed bathroom. Okay, you ready? Do the drum roll. So let's see who's going to win the painting. Becky. Becky Robbins Perry.
Becky! Yay, Becky!
Becky, is Becky here? Becky, are you here, Becky? Well, she has to be if she's in here. You also did spell her name incorrectly, but that's okay.
I spell everybody's name incorrectly. Sorry, Becky. I don't see her.
What do you think? Should we give?
You're gonna read?
No, I can't.
Sorry, Becky. So sorry.
No, Becky won. This is the other thing too, you guys. If you're a Patreon member, I don't know if I put this in there. Regardless of if you're here or not for the live, I'm gonna put you in all the drawings because you're helping support the channel every month. And so yes, I'm gonna give this to her. And I'm gonna do another one of these drawings probably the month after next. And I'll give away maybe the other version of this. I have tons of art that I can print out on canvases if you guys like that kind of stuff. And you can also buy this from the store, like I was saying. It comes in all sorts of sizes. It comes in quadruple this size if you want it. And they're just a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun painting those. So I just want to thank you guys again for being subscribers and coming to my channel and putting up with my obnoxious banter here and there, but I really appreciate having you. Please share the channel with anyone you think that might like this, and be sure if you're watching Mystery of Blind Frog Ranch on the Discovery Channel, I'm pretty sure I'm on next week. If I'm not on next week, then I'm on the finale, and if I'm not on the finale, well then I got a paycheck from them for nothing, and I guess that's fine, and I'll go do another show for you guys. Love you, Bonnie. I'll come back to China and visit you. Meet me at Disneyland in Shanghai. We'll go get a churro.
Lori Carter just came in and said hi.
Lori? Hi, Lori.
And Simple Alchemy said we all love you. We will tell everyone.
Oh, thanks, you guys.
You can't spell ghost without goth. It says their live streams are always fun.
Well, you guys are great. You know what? Wendy behind here, she reads tarot cards and she also does scrying. Is that what you're good at? Scrying?
Scrying.
And that involves a crystal ball. She uses fire and smoke, and she came to my birthday party this past year and did it for everyone. Every single person that came to my party said that she was spot on. So I think on my next live stream, we're going to do stuff like that, where if you want to come on, or I'll read your cards, we'll do a pick a card, and we'll just tell your fortune for an hour. And then maybe I'll give away another one of these to my Patreon members. Okay. What did I do at Blind Frog Ranch? Sorry. They interviewed me for the TV show because I have water and I'm not even drinking it. So dumb. You love it? I love it. Anything tropical, sign me up. Y'all should see my bathroom right now. I'm working on. Looks like the Golden Girls. It's like Blanche's boudoir. So, yeah, I'm just in a very short interview. They asked me about experiences I had over at Skinwalker Ranch and Blind Frog Ranch area. As most of you know, the Uinta Basin is filled with what people say are, Native American skinwalkers, UFO activity, cryptozoology stuff, Bigfoot, dinosaurs. People see dinosaurs out here in present time. Pterodactyls. Of course, there's the whole theory of the underground space station. Why am I?
The answer can't spell ghost without goth. You would about mirror scrying, water scrying. It all depends on the
anything nautical for me too. I love nautical.
Yeah,
that's why we have the ocean here.
It all depends on the medium, and my medium is smoke and fire.
Yeah, I've read tarot cards for people for years, and I don't read them like normal tarot readers do. I just look at it very visually, and I usually am pretty spot on for people. So we'll do that for you guys.
Very accurate.
That's what I'm told.
Very accurate. Very accurate.
But gateways to other dimensions. Oh, yeah. Skinwalker Ranch, Blind Frog Ranch. They say there's portals. If you haven't seen my most recent upload, you guys, I went to Skinwalker Ranch and stayed 4 hours with my sister-in-law, and we actually lost about 2 hours of time, and my car broke. You can hear the sounds of children screaming in the video after I talked about kids, and like UFOs. I have all that on the video. So check that video out. The actual TV show commented about it, so they've seen it. That always makes me nervous, but I mean, someone's watching it, right? So go check it out if you want to see that. It's the most recent upload after this one. Do I do the Celtic cross layout for tarot? Yeah, I do that one sometimes. Yeah, absolutely. I do both ways. I do that, and then I also just grab cards randomly and don't even look, and then just use them to clarify the previous card. And that one usually works a little better for people. Don't say black-eyed kid. I don't want to see any black-eyed kids. Okay? We already talked about this. No children. Kids freak me out already. So why do I keep hearing them at Skinwalker Ranch? That's what I want to know. You guys, Tammy's watching Blind Frog. Ooh. I haven't even had a chance to watch this new season. I've just seen parts of it. But I know it's very dramatic this season, is what I've been told. So that's all I'm going to say. I hear, the guys who own the ranch, I hear are really wonderful. They're there to help educate the public and educate anyone that wants to go on their ranch. You can actually do tours. I'm going to do one. So I'll bring you guys. I'm going to make Wendy go with me. And they actually give tours at the Blind Frog Ranch Outpost in Vernal, Utah, which is also in the video I posted. So I will go out there and see what they have to say. I know they love to take people around. Of course, TV shows always make things out to be a little bit more dramatic than they are. That's just how reality TV works. If you don't know this by now, I don't know what to tell y'all. Reality TV is not all that real. You know what, Sarah? I know coyotes, they do sound like kids sometimes, but this was definitely children. Did you see the video? It's a kid screaming. And the only other thing it could be was like a baby goat. They don't have those over there. So I don't know what it was. If you get kidnapped by black-eyed kids, man, do you want to get kidnapped by black-eyed kids? BJ? Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not a good look. You don't want to get kidnapped. You don't know if you'll be back in time, for lunch or whatever you have going on. So make sure you don't do that. Lori saw a UFO. You saw a UFO up close and crazy. It was at dusk. Where did you see that? I know that I've seen so many UFOs out here in Utah. You guys come out to Utah if you want to see a UFO. They're everywhere. They really are. But yeah, does your shop offer shipping to China? I think so. I don't know. I've never done it. I'm sure I could figure it out for you. So I have all sorts of cool. So those of you who don't know as well, I went to school for graphic design and illustration. And so a lot of the stuff on my shop are my original. I sell these really cute coffee mugs and just all sorts of, drink bottles, pillows, like throw pillows, all sorts of cool stuff that you wouldn't see on another merch shop. And I, designed all these things on the computer, and I've had them printed out and mailed to me. And so I do know that they're really nice in person. Oh, hi, Janice. By the way, Janice, you were in the drawing as well, but I didn't pick your name, unfortunately. But I will be coming out to see you in New York soon, so that's better than a painting, I think. What do you think?
Right.
Do you want to come? You want me to come over?
The Paranormal Polynesian.
Simple Alchemy has seen UFOs since they were 4, almost every day till you were 14. Well, that's weird. Yeah. So my dad used to make us go deer hunting every year, and up by Schofield Reservoir, which is just on the other side near Skinwalker Ranch in Duchesne. I think there's something with that area, but I started seeing UFOs then, and then I never stopped seeing them since. It's like they follow me around or something. Oh, AJ. Hi, AJ. You've seen a couple of UFOs in Utah. One was a fireball with a blue light in the middle. Oh, by Milford and Delta. I know where that is. Delta, I'm spending the night in Delta. I have a friend who has a friend there, and that town is spooky. What is it with all these mining towns in Utah that are just so spooky? I love it. And yes, Janice, I am coming back to you. I'm coming back to New York, and we'll have some fun. Lori says she made her friend pull over. They were in a Chevy Chevette. Oh, how do I know the story's going to get good? Because it started with a Chevy Chevette. It flew right overhead silent. Why can't I see it all? Well, you guys probably saw it. I don't know why I'm not seeing the comments. So this one says, saw a cigar-shaped UFO, Beaver Mountains. You guys, it's a running joke out here in Utah. There's a little town called Fillmore and then another town right after called Beaver. They're the two. It's a joke. What do you want me to say? And there's a car wash in the little town of Beaver, and it's called the Busy Little Beaver Car Wash. I don't know why. Every time I see it, I just start laughing my ass off. It's hilarious. So we've got the weirdest names for cities here in Utah, and a lot of the cities are named after, characters out of the Book of Mormon. Characters out of the Book of Mormon. Does that make it sound like it's a comic book? The main religion here. So there's a lot of things that come out of the Bible or the Book of Mormon. Little Sahara in Utah. If you don't know what that is here, it's sand dunes out. What is it? South. It's south of me, but I don't know if it's southeast. Maybe it's southeast. But it's like a little. It's called Little Sahara because it's like the Sahara Desert, and a lot of people love to go out there with their razors and four-wheelers. I don't know. I've never done it. I don't know what the words are for all that stuff. And yes, Utah is the weirdest. Have I been to the Eureka mining town? Celeste asks. Yes. There's a video from maybe 3 or 4 months ago of Eureka. And I think we caught the sound of a woman. Do you remember? Was it you, Wendy?
No.
Did you go with me to Eureka or was that
Yes.
someone else? Didn't we hear the sound of like an old woman in one of the houses?
Yes.
And then we could like smell her, like her
Yes.
perfume. It was really crazy. And then we went to the cemetery there. So yeah, check the video out on my page. And be sure, you guys, if you don't click the little bell button, then you're not getting notified. I upload every single week. I try and do, so Patreon members, I'll usually give them the video by Wednesday, and then I'll post it for the rest of you on Sunday or Saturday. So, and sometimes you'll get more than one a week. We'll do 2 or so. There's also Little Salt Lake. I've heard of Little Salt Lake. Isn't that, yeah, that's over by the Parawan Gap, which is another video that I posted. That place was crazy. You can look for that. The Parawan Gap is in southern Utah. And the Little Salt Lake is a remnant of the Big Salt Lake, which is, the Salt Lake. And it's all part of this thing that was called Lake Bonneville, which was a great lake that covered, I don't know how much of the state of Utah. It covered some of Utah, Idaho, Nevada, and the remnants are still found all over the state of Utah. So like where I live now, where I'm sitting, this was the actual shoreline of that lake, which is remnants, in the Little Salt Lake is remnants of. And so I've found things here in my backyard. I've showed you guys on the channel, I've found what looks like shells, tortoise shells. There's people have found tortoise shells up here, alligator, crocodile scales, seashells. And if you look at the actual curvature of the earth here, you can see how it goes like a shoreline of an ocean. So and that's why our backyard is cursed and we can't put anything back there because it's like silt and sand in the middle of the desert. It's so weird. But that's what makes Utah so cool. It has so much cool history. I love southern Utah. It is very beautiful. Celeste has been ghost hunting twice at Little Salt Lake. Oh, I gotta go check that out. Oh. So is it BJ that said they saw a cigar-shaped UFO with your dad and 2 brothers? Well, that's a lot of witnesses. That's a lot of eyewitnesses.
There's also wow.
You lived in Nephi when you were a kid, Bonnie. I think I remember you told me that. Yeah, Nephi. Where did I go investigate with you, Wendy? It was a haunted house out there. It's a bed and breakfast.
Yeah.
What was it called?
Oh my gosh, I can't. It's a
McKinley Manor?
McKinley Mansion.
McKinley Mansion. Oh, like the McKinley Lighthouse on the Golden Girls. Speak of the devil. Well, I went there almost a year ago with Wendy, and I investigated and did a whole video for you guys. And this is the thing with me, because if you don't know who I am, like I'm a haunted person and stuff just goes wrong with electronics around me. They just malfunction. That's why I hate technology. But after the whole, hours that we were there, nothing saved on my phone or on Wendy's phone. So I didn't have anything to give you guys. I was so mad. And then I talked to the owner of that house, and I got her in contact with the television show, The Ghost Adventures, Zach Bagans. And last time I checked, she did end up filming the episode. I was told that they were going to have me come, but I guess I didn't, so that's fine. But I know that she just finished filming an episode that'll be airing. So when I figure out where that is, I'll tell you guys to look at it because the house is so beautiful. You want to go to the bed and breakfast in Parowan called Lizzie's? Is that the one where Mary from Sister Wives owns? Because I do want to go to that bed and breakfast, and that's also in Parowan. Oh, Whitmore Mansion in Nephi. Yes.
Whitmore, my bad.
Not McKinley. It's the Whitmore Mansion in Nephi. Yes.
Thanks for straightening that one out.
And I met the woman there. She was so sweet. Was her name Jacqueline or something?
You're fabulous. Yes, Jacqueline.
Jacqueline. She was the doll. She answered the door with like a lantern, and she was wearing Victorian garb, right? Or was I hallucinating that?
No.
Was she? Okay.
True.
She was in this beautiful gown,
Yeah,
and then she just took us by candlelight around the house.
It's the coolest tour. You've got to go.
And she also runs, as far as I know, like an escape room in the basement. And so that's really cool. Oh, it's owned by Mary. Mary Jacqueline. It's the same name, right? It's very similar. I don't remember meeting Mary, but maybe. Cool. I'll have to figure it out. But yeah, anyway, that Whitmore Mansion, I was told that they filmed an episode with either the Ghost Adventures or another TV show, and I heard it was coming out anytime.
McKinley is a bed and breakfast in Provo, I think. No, we're talking about. Okay, so.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, McKinley. I just got it mixed up.
So yeah, I live. So where I live, I'm just maybe 25 minutes from Nephi. I'm in a really good spot where I can get to a lot of cool places. I can get to Eureka in about 45 minutes, Nephi in 20, Santa Quin, which, have you heard of Leslie's Family Tree in Santa Quin? That restaurant's really haunted. Oh, hi, Lisa. How are you? My gosh, we go way, way back. I can't see all these comments. What's happening? Oh, before it was a touring thing, Mark and Sherry owned it as a home for troubled teens. Oh, wow. Interesting. Yeah, Leslie's Family Tree Restaurant, if you've seen that on the show called,
Yeah, it is.
what is that show? With Amy?
For a while.
The Dead Files on the Travel Channel. That's, yeah, Leslie's is on that, and they're on the Ghost Adventures show. Really?
I'm saying that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
I do.
Do you guys watch the show Dead Files? It's kind of entertaining. I mean, the faces she makes. I make the same faces so I can relate. Like, they're just all over the place. Bonnie says, oh, the Southern Utah University campus in Cedar City is haunted. I believe that, yes.
I believe that.
So Bonnie says they had creepy porcelain dolls a doll that would always be in a different spot.
Is that BJ saying that, or who's Bonnie?
What? What?
Okay, go ahead.
There's a number of businesses on Main Street in Cedar that's haunted. Yeah, my mom lived in Cedar for a few years, and I would go out there. And yeah, that city has a lot of energy. There's a little place in Cedar City that had like Mormon stage coaches and like memorabilia. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? That place was super creepy and haunted when I went there, and I went in the middle of the day. Yeah, I don't do dolls either. It scares me.
Ooh.
Art class. Wait. Oh, yeah, we were in art class. Were you in the class when she hit me? Okay, can we talk about this, Elisa? Like, we went to school together. So this was like, I was a very kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was out there. What can I say? I mean, can you not tell? But I remember my art teacher, we were given like a scratch board. Do you know what I'm talking about? And you would like take a sharp little like pen and you would scratch the artwork, and it would take away the black, and you would have to do the painting and with negative space in mind. And I always I had this like I was obsessed with the Little Mermaid, and so I did like this under the sea mermaid drawing on these scratch boards, and I ended up like cutting myself, and then like my teacher like slapped me for it. Does anyone, were you there? I don't know. I know I didn't imagine it. It was a different time. It was the 90s. Students could hit their kids. I also had a typing teacher because we took typing class back then, like with a typewriter, like The Shining. And if you would look at your hands, the teacher had a squirt bottle like we were cats, and he would just squirt us in the face over and over again until we saw. There's no wonder that most millennials are just crazy because we just got it in school if we weren't getting it at home. Elisa so remembers. Oh, yeah, you were fun too. You made school just a little more easy, so thank you. Her dad's jewelry store downtown? I don't remember. Oh no. Was I there? See, I blocked out parts of my childhood, but we're not going to go there tonight. Uh, Maybe that was part of it. When our teacher, I also, when I lived in California, because I grew up half my childhood in California, half in Utah. And back when I went to school in the 80s, because yes, I'm that old, uh, the teachers smoked in class and stuff still. So I remember we had this teacher, his name was Mr. Kano. And in California, your classrooms are kind of outside with a breezeway. And so he would just like stand at the door and scream the lesson over to us. And he'd be just chain smoking. And then sometimes he would drive us home. There were no boundaries back then between students and children. And also, I went to school with the kid from Roseanne. He was in that class too. So if he's watching, Michael Fishman, was that his name? From Roseanne, he played DJ. We're the same exact age. And he went to school with me in the 4th grade in this class where the teacher would smoke. So I have stories for days, you guys. You remember getting smacked by your 1st grade teacher? Her name is Mrs. Cox. Well, I hope she's in hell. I'm just kidding. I went to Catholic school for a week too. Have I told you this? I went to Catholic school in Orange County, and I think I lasted a week before the teachers were just like beating me with ruler. Like I had a lot of things going on at home. I acted out a lot in school. What can I say? So yeah, I had to leave that school because the Catholic schools are terrifying. They don't mess around. Wendy, have you been to Catholic school?
No, absolutely not.
No.
I'm pretty sure it's probably a lot like, growing up Polynesian.
Oh wow. And yeah, if Elisa's saying that I went to a jewelry store downtown, and that sounds like something I would do. So I love the diamonds. So I love a good jewel. This was public school. It was with a huge emerald ring. Oh, they've been hitting you with the ring like they're the Pope? Oh, that's next level. I'm sorry. That's messed up. Yeah, students shouldn't be getting hit by their teachers, It's probably not good. Ooh. AJ says that they used to get beat by nuns for writing with their left hand because they thought it was the devil child. They thought they were the devil child. That's crazy. Paddled. That's old school. Dan, that's a little old school with the paddle. Yeah, teachers got away with stuff clear through the 90s. I'm telling you what. It's just true, I know. And then I had a lot of issues with teachers growing up. They weren't the nicest. So I didn't love school, needless to say. Well, I'm glad that we all got through getting, hit by nuns and stuff growing up. I'm glad we're all, adults and well adjusted. So for the most part. Oh, Elisa says she remembers I'd always sing in my Hawaiian shirt, so nothing's changed. Nothing's changed since I was 11. I started junior high, I think, when I was 10 years old because I skipped a grade. So I was always the youngest usually, and so I had a hard time adjusting. Sarah says she's the first in her family to be left-handed because even in public schools, they wouldn't let you learn to write with your left hand pre-1970. I've heard of that. I heard this, but I didn't think it was true. Oh, Janice says her first grade teacher lost it on her because she was left-handed too. Is that a thing? That if you're left-handed, you're from the devil? That's so weird, Wendy.
No, I don't think that wasn't the idea behind it.
Oh, it wasn't? I don't know.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. The whole idea was if you're doing something naughty, oh, you go blind. Never mind.
What do you think these kids are doing with their left hand, Wendy?
I don't know.
No.
It's you.
Skylar, hi, how are you? Skylar says he's left-handed. Or, no. Who am I talking to? Skylar's left-handed. His father-in-law is left-handed. He got in trouble at school too. Wow. What is up with that? I'm going to have to Google this. I never knew that was a thing. They used to say that about lefties, that they're of the devil. They also said redheads are of the devil, but you know what? I like a gingy. They're real good looking. Girls, guys, redheads.
I love them.
I'm into it. If you're a redhead, I love it.
They're my favorite.
Yeah, Wendy, we know about your love for the redheadeds. The redheadeds?
That's right.
You only use your left hand to dribble basketball. Well, good for you.
Yeah, that's right. And full a deck of cards. That's right.
Yeah. Lori says, my sister and brother are left-handed twins. Both my sister's kids are left-handed. My mom made sure they weren't forced to use their right. Well, good for her. That's ridiculous. I did not know this about left-handed people. I always wanted to be left-handed because I thought, oh, that's what all the smart people are left-handed, you know? I thought it was the neatest, but I'm not. Janice says after her mom talked to the principal, the teacher was no longer there. Oh, she brought in her mom and she laid the law, brought Jesus, and took her job. Good for her. Janice's mom was a real doll, you guys. She was a real delight. She was a really cool woman that was into the metaphysical and spiritual aspects of things and energies. And she was just like a very smart, very, introspective woman. She was the best. Lefties are creative. Oh, Dan says, evil spirits lurk over the left shoulder. Throw salt over this shoulder to ward them off. I do throw salt over my shoulder when I'm in the kitchen, mainly because I get too much, and then I just don't know what to do with it. And I don't want the demons to come after me, so. My daughter's left-handed brother and sister, Elisa says they're always in the right mind. That's true. My mom knocked out the nun for breaking my knuckles with a meter stick. Oh, that's what they did to me. Yeah. It was a yardstick. Right here. Did not feel good. That's crazy. You go, Mom. A lot of left-handed people. I don't think anyone in my family is left-handed. No one. Not one person that I know of. Are my cousins still here? Are they left-handed? I don't even know. I don't think so. Peace out, nun. Sister Mary Clarence, can't help you now. By the way, who's excited for Sister Act 3? Because I am.
There's a Sister Act 3?
Yeah, it's coming. I'm all about that.
Door.
I'm all about that life. Not left-handed, Angela or Tammy. That's what I thought. See, I don't know anyone left-handed in my family. Your mom was having none of it. Okay, so you're here to write the jokes. Can you give me a few more for some of my new videos? That would be great. I loved it. We should all go see it. Yes.
He writes the jokes that all the YouTubers sing, talk about. Just kidding, sorry.
Wow, that's good. You sounded really good. Your husband is very lefty. Your husband is a lefty and very smart and intelligent. Yes. That's why I said I wanted to be a lefty. I just knew they were the smartest. That's what everyone said. Oh, you guys, you're the greatest. Well, I tell you what. Oh, what does garlic do when it gets hot? I don't know. What does garlic do when it gets hot? Please do tell us. Can't wait for this answer. Just let us know when you've got it, and I'll tell the folks. It takes its clothes off. Get out of here. Get out. Get out of the chat room. Don't let the door. You know what? That was good. I'll give you that. That was good. Good job. The husband just said that left-handers were considered to practice witchcraft as far back as the Middle Ages. Yeah, I believe it. Sounds about right. Anything where like a disgruntled man is involved, I'm sure something like that's going to happen. Looks like everyone likes your joke. They approve. Some laugh. That's definitely a dad joke. Absolutely. Wow. My jokes are more appropriate for the bar scene. All those years working in bars. Yeah, they're not meant for prime time on a Sunday, especially not on a Sunday. Lord, no. You are witching. I love it. Well, you guys, I I want to thank you again. I think I'm going to close up shop because I got to get working on the new videos for you. I've got some really cool videos. And I'm going to go film in some new places this year. I'm going to go to New Orleans. New Orleans. Oh, I've never been to New Orleans. I'm going there for Christmas in the coming year. So that'll be fun to look forward to at the end of the year. And I'm going to go to some crazy ass places there. Probably Mexico. We're going to go back to Arizona. I'm going to take you to the town of Oatman, Arizona, where the mayor of the town is a little donkey named Walter, and my Aunt Stacy knows all about Walter. She's friends with Walter, the donkey. And I am going to go there maybe this weekend, and I'll take you along. Yes, Nola, and my cousins better meet me there. They said they would already. So it's the same time this year as last year when we went to Disney World. Disney World. I just flashed everybody. What? So, the Lullery Mansion in New Orleans, absolutely. Why not? I want to go. I want to see the home of this crazy woman. And the Myrtles, absolutely. Is it the Magnolia Plantation? I've heard of that. I of course want to go to the cemeteries. I want to meet someone who does voodoo. Bloody Mary, does she take appointments? Do you guys know who I'm talking about? Bloody Mary, she's like the go-to hoodoo woman in New Orleans. Oh, Heather! Hi, darling. I was just wrapping up. Heather, you guys go to Heather's channel. It's Come Hither with Heather, and Heather lives in Australia, I believe somewhere near Adelaide, and she's freaking hilarious. You gotta go check out her channel. Let me see if I can find the link, and I'll put it in before I go, because she's just a delight. You need to see her channel. So Heather and Werner, they both go to different abandoned places, haunted buildings, just like me. So you might love their channel. Let me put it in the description. Also, be sure to check out my cousins. They are with Meant to Be Creative. They make the most beautiful, darling pieces of art, and they sell those online. Let me just put this. Why's my computer being dumb? Okay. Well, there'll be another one, Heather. I was giving away some artwork, so we'll do that again in the next month or so. Hello, Barney.
Hello.
What are you doing?
I'm home.
Do you want to say hello?
Hello.
Her channel name is great. I know. It's really good. Do you want to say hi? It's all friends. Tammy, Angel, Janice. There's Barney. Hi. I was telling them we're going to New Orleans in December. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just agreed.
Okay. Well, she missed the garlic joke. Heather, do you want me to tell you the garlic joke again? It was so good. Okay. Oh, Dan's here too. He says hi.
Yeah.
He's gone. I don't know. He's over there. So what was the garlic joke? Oh, where is it? What was it again? What did the garlic do when they got too hot, right? Oh, and Susie's here. She says hi too, Barney. See, everyone likes you more than me. Isn't that the greatest?
Obviously.
Janice says hugs to my Barney. Good God, do you want me to just go? Well, I'm going anyway, but do you want me to bring him on so he can take over? What?
I should start a podcast.
You get so sensitive.
What did you
about
go
that
get at the
stuff.
grocery store?
You told me to get donuts, and so there's donuts and chicken.
He brought me donuts and chicken,
What?
you guys. What is this? Yeah, I gotta go. There's chicken and donuts. Sorry. I mean, I'll start the keto again tomorrow, the keto. But tonight's fried chicken and donuts
Fried chicken and donuts.
together. Just like make a sandwich. I'm gonna Paula Deen that shit. Oh, so what did the garlic do when it got hot? It took its cloves off, Heather. To know? What kind of donuts? I'm being asked.
They're done for donuts.
Dunford donuts. Have you guys, those of you who live in Utah, know what Dunford donuts are?
You'd like to put them on.
I mean, I've been known to sit in front of a 6-pack of them and finish off at least half in a sit. Oh yeah. Should we do some ASMR?
Yes.
Can you hear the sprinkles? Did you give some to your mother?
No, I got the phone.
Oh, yeah, I gotta go, you guys. There's donuts here. I've had a very busy weekend, but I love you so much. All of you are the best. I'm gonna make sure that the people that won these things, those will be out in the mail next week. And be sure to just, hit the bell on my channel so you get notified. And go to my Patreon if you'd like to help support the channel. Thanks again to Bonnie for joining and whoever else did tonight. You're just the best.
Yeah.
Love you too, Heather. Elisa says they're delish. Singing in the shower is fun until you get soap in your mouth. Then it's a soap opera.
Oh,
What? Dan? Okay. Angel, thanks. It's not warm here like it is where you live. So I appreciate it. Love you too. Happy birthday the other day. Hope you had a nice birthday. Thanks, you guys. Janice, Mrs. Dumford. Well, guess what? If I fly out to see you, I might just bring you some. I already had a plan. So you might get some donuts. It was already on my list. So thanks again to all of you. This is the most people I've ever had on a live stream. So I appreciate all of you.
We're
Ever.
celebrating over here.
I just have little goals in life.
10 people on his live chat. You're welcome.
Girl, we were up to like 20, but thanks.
Amen. 20 people.
Okay. Okay, well, Wendy needs to go now because I got to give her some sugar. So thanks for joining me tonight, everyone. You are delightful. Have a wonderful week. And until I see you next time, when do you say it? I'm just too tired.
Keep it paranormal.
He has like chicken in his face and he's just screaming in the back there. Calm down, sir. If a farmer's happy, does that make him a jolly rancher? Okay, that's enough. Everyone, go home. You're drunk. All of you. Okay, you guys have a good night. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Okay, bye guys.